Hi cuties, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. Today I'm actually going to be doing my birthday nails with you. My birthday's in a week, but when this video is posted, I think it'll be posted actually on my birthday. Right now, today is the last chance I'm gonna have to do my nails because I'm going to be super busy studying for classes that I have midterms in. Classes I have no idea what is going on in, so I really have to study. So I'm going to do my nails today for my birthday, and I'm going to do them hoping that they will last a week or longer, and I'm going to make them super glittery and sparkly, or at least that's the goal. So let's get into it before I completely crash from all of the caffeine I've had today. Alrighty, so I have a vague idea of how I want these nails to look. I know that I want them to be these long square beetles tips, so I'm gonna be using these. These are like my favorite shape of nail right now. I have all these little cute glitters that I wanna try. These ones are actually glow in the dark, so I don't know if I'm gonna try them because they're clear, but we'll see. I might try these ones, but I also have these, and I really love these stars. They're super cute. So I wanna do something where there's glitter inside of the nail. And then I also have these reflective cat eye gel. I think that they're cat eye gel. And I got them from Temu, and I also want to try these. I think that'll make them super pretty. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to kind of do an ombre from like the reflective glitter gel into like the encapsulated glitter. The way I was thinking of doing it is actually putting the glitter underneath the tips. I've tried this once before when I like first started doing my nails, and it worked pretty well. So I think I want to do that method again. So what you do is you just put the glitter underneath like the top of the tip before you put it on your nail, and then you put it on your nail, and then you go over with like whatever color you want to ombre out. So I think I'm going to try doing that today. So I'm just gonna start by sizing out all my tips. Okay, so normally this size is a teensy tiny bit too long for my liking, but I can't really trim them all evenly with the magnet before I put them on my nail, and I'm worried that if I try to trim them after, it might mess up the glitter that's encapsulated underneath it. So I'm just gonna work with this size for now, and if it's really too long when I put them on my nails, I'll figure that out later. So the next thing I'm actually gonna do before I forget is prep all of my tips using some acetone. And this is 100% pure acetone. I just got it from Walmart. And this is a way that you can prep the inside of your tips without creating any dust. So what I do is I just take a small brush that I don't really care about. This is an old brush that I don't really use except for this. I get some acetone on my brush, and then I just scrub the area of the tip that's going to be meeting my nail until all the acetone is dry. And since I'm actually going to be putting gel on the entire tip this time, because I'm going to be encapsulating the glitter inside of it, I'm gonna go ahead and prep the entire thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that to all the nails. Okay, so all of the tips are prepped, and it's weird, normally this doesn't happen, but some of them started turning white a little bit. Thankfully, none of them really got too white up here where the glitter is gonna be, but if you guys know why that happened, you can let me know. I'd love to know. So now I think I'm actually gonna go on to encapsulating the glitter inside of them before I prep my nails. It's like super hard to choose between if I want to use the glow in the dark ones or if I want to alternate between these or just use these ones. Honestly, these ones are super neon. I feel like they're really cute to like celebrate your birthday, and they're really bright for like spring or summer. But I also really like these. These are like really more of my vibe. But I feel like these glow-in-the-dark ones could be so cool. It could look more of like an ombre French tip because they're like white and they glow in the dark. The problem is they're glow in the dark, but you're not gonna really like see the shapes like when they're not in the dark, which is kind of disappointing. Also, I don't know which colors I'm going to use. I feel like if I used these ones and then did kind of like a rainbow between these colors. If I created a rainbow with these colors and used these ones, it would look super cute. But then also if I just used these colors and then just went with these, it would also look pretty cute. Or I could also create a rainbow and go with these, and then maybe there wouldn't be too much going on. Let me see how much these glow in the dark first. Whoa, okay, yeah. Those glow a lot. Okay, let me turn the light off. Look at that. Those are super glowy. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the glow in the dark ones, at least for one hand. I think I'm gonna do one hand first, and then if I'm not completely in love with it, I'll try a different something for my right hand. Okay, so the way I'm gonna do this is I think I'm gonna go with just the stars. And I think I'm going to actually pour some out onto my palette so they're easier to pick up individually. Okay, so there's our glitters. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm first gonna go in with just a layer of base gel only on the tip.
Baby, come on. Tonight, just let me be your someone.
And then I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of gel on my dotting tool to make it easier to pick up the glitter. And then I'm just going to individually pick up each glitter and place it on the tip.
Maybe I made some mistakes. Maybe you shouldn't talk that way.
And if there's a little bit of the glitter sticking off the edge like that, I'm gonna go back in after I've encapsulated it and kind of snip it with my cuticle cutter. And hopefully that will be fine. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing because these are super clear. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to cure it for just like 15 seconds. Sorry, my fingers are looking super crusty for when I prepped the tips with the acetone, so just ignore that. So anyway, here's how it's looking. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and encapsulate that using some clear hard gel. Actually, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, so I washed my hands as best I could, but there's still a little stuff on them, I know, but I'm just gonna have to deal with that. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of this IBD hard gel and I'm going to place a thin layer over all of the glitter. Not over the entire inside of the tip, just where I put the glitter. Okay, so I think there's a few air bubbles, but I'm just gonna wait for that to settle a little bit and then I'm gonna cure that for a whole minute. And while that one's curing, I'm actually just gonna start on the rest of them. So doing the same thing, base gel on just the tip of the tip and then place the glitters and then encapsulate with the hard gel. It is pretty tedious to place all the glitters, but I think it'll be worth it. Especially these ones, because these ones are super hard to see. Okay, so now this one is cured, and there definitely is a lot of air bubbles. So I'm just gonna try not to play around with the hard gel so much. I'm just gonna try to put it on smoothly and quickly, because I think when you play around with it more, it creates more air bubbles. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to top coat that so that it doesn't get dusty or anything. And I'm just gonna use this top coat. This top coat is just the top coat I have for top coating like the underside of my nails. It's the same as any other top coat, but it's just like not my favorite top coat, so I just use it for the underside of the nails. All right, so now I'm gonna cure that. And now I'm just gonna continue that exact same process for the rest of the 5 tips for this hand, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now they all have the glitter encapsulated in them. So I'm just going to wipe them all off with alcohol since I did put a top coat that's pretty sticky. Oh, the white was actually like on the front of the nail. I just wiped it off with alcohol. Okay, wait, that makes me so happy. I hope it doesn't come back. And I think I'm actually gonna wait to file the edges to be smooth and file the extra glitter over here until they're actually on my nails, and I'm gonna be filing around the cuticles anyway. So before I apply those tips, I have to prep my nails real quick. So I'm gonna start by applying a cuticle remover and removing any of the dead cuticle cells that are on my nail plate. I'm just gonna do this one hand at a time. And using a cuticle pusher, I'm just gonna go in and push my cuticles. There shouldn't be too much since I did just do this I did just do this about a week ago.
Tonight, just let me be your someone. Be your someone. Be your someone. So what you wanna do?
So now I'm just taking my buffer and lightly buffing the top of my nails to create some texture so that the tips will adhere better. You just want to get rid of any shine. There's not a lot of shine on my nails right now because my nails are actually pretty thin right now. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing to this hand. So now I'm going to go wash them off and brush them to get rid of any dead skin that there might still be left on them. Okay, so now they're all washed, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe them off with some acetone, which will act as a dehydrator.
Be your someone. Be your someone.
Okay, so since I'm going to be doing one hand at a time, I'm going to prime and put a base coat on this hand and then apply the tips. This is the primer I'll be using.
Ooh, be your someone.
And I'm going to be using this peel off base coat. So now that my primer has dried, I'm going to be going in with this base coat, and I'm going to try to keep the base coat just in the center of my nail, leaving the cuticles and sidewalls free so that the tip can adhere to my nail better because I do want these to last. And I'm going to be doing 2 coats of this base coat. So now that my base coat is on, I'm going to apply my tips. And I'll be using the Beetles nail glue to apply the tips today. So what I do is I first apply a thin layer to the whole part of the tip that is going to be touching my nail bed. And then since there's an apex and my nails are pretty flat, I just put a little extra at the tip right there to fill in that apex. And I'm using a fast curing lamp. You can see the light. And today I'm actually going to be trying to place it above my cuticle and go in with more gel after. So I'm just gonna press it down like that. So you can see how I left a lot of room between my cuticle and the tip because I'm actually gonna go in with more gel after on top just so I can make sure that it doesn't like super get into my cuticle because I think that's what's been causing my nails to lift so easily. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the rest of the tips and flash cure them each. And then after I've flash cured all of them, I'm going to put them in my lamp for a whole minute. Okay, so now that they're all on, I'm going to put them in the lamp for a whole minute. Okay, so now these are all fully cured. And I think that they're super cute this length, but I do think that they are a bit too long for me. And I don't know if clipping them is the best idea. I don't want to ruin them, so I might just have to file them down, I'm thinking. This might be a really dumb idea, but I'm gonna try to clip them. Yo, I think it worked. Ooh. Nah, the hard gel definitely did crack a little bit. But you can't even really tell. Do I risk it? I risk it. Let me try again. It's fine. I mean, I can touch it up with my file and add more hard gel. So it's okay. I'm lazy and I don't want to file so much, so I'm just gonna. Okay, so now they're all clipped. I'm gonna see if I can kind of repair the ones that were cracked by adding a little bit more top coat. Like this one was cracked pretty bad. Okay, yeah, so adding the top coat helped the crack a lot. So I'm just gonna go back, and there's a couple other ones that cracked a little bit, so I'm just gonna add more top coat to those. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in and add gel between the cuticle and the tip. And to do this, I'm actually going to try to use this super tiny like nail art brush to try to get super close to the cuticle, but I really want to practice not flooding the cuticle. So I'm just going to be using the same nail glue. I'm just going to get some on my brush, and then I'm going to try to get really close to the cuticle without flooding it. I'm just going to try to like push it towards the cuticle. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job, so I'm gonna cure it before it floods my cuticle. Just for like 15 seconds. And then I'll do it for a full minute after I've done all of them. See, so I didn't flood my cuticle. I'm so happy with that, yay. Okay, now I'm just gonna continue and do that for the rest of them.
So what you wanna do now? We both know how I'm feeling. I can hear you breathing. And I don't need you, but I want you. If you hate me, you're supposed to. I'm not someone you leave all your weight on. If you don't need me, why you call me in the night?
So I do really like how these look. And I think they'll look super cute with the color on top of it too. So I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and do the exact same process that I did for this hand on this hand, but I'll skip that for you guys since it'll just be the exact same thing I just did, and I will be back in a second. So I have them attached to both hands now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and file them just a little bit around the edges and the cuticles.
Lately, I don't change things. I don't need you.
Alrighty, so I filed them down as best as I could. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to create like a rainbow. So I'm going to do red, yellow, green, blue, purple. And I'm actually going to paint it on top of here just so I can like make sure that I'm in frame. And it's also easier for me to paint it when it's on here. And I'm going to be doing like an ombre. So I'm just going to do like that. Hi. It doesn't want to focus, but I have this fan brush and I'm going to try to use the fan brush to ombre it out. I've seen people do this before. Okay, it's kind of working. Okay, not bad. I think I'm just going to take this brush and I'm going to use some alcohol and kind of wipe it a little bit from the top. And then I'm gonna take my really fine brush again and use it to go near the cuticle and the sidewalls.
Maybe you shouldn't talk that way. Really matter if the bed's made or if the
And now I just have some acetone on it, and I'm gonna make sure that I get all the sides, make sure there's no gel on my finger. I'm not completely sure if it's cat eye gel, but I'm going to try to use this magnet. Oh, it is cat eye gel. I'm not very good with the magnet, I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, I feel like I'm not really getting it to move very much, but that's okay because it's still really pretty the way that it is. So I think I'm just gonna cure that actually, just for 10 seconds so it doesn't move. And now I'm just gonna continue with the rainbow. Don't know if I'm really a big fan of this yellow, not gonna lie. I think because there's like gray in it, it's making it look kind of like dirty yellow.
breathing. And I don't need you, but I want you. If you hate me, you're supposed to. I'm not someone you leave all your weight on. If you don't need me, why you call me in the night when you're so lonely? Lay it on me, so baby, come on. Tonight, just let me be your someone. Be your
This fan brush does make it really easy to ombre.
Be your someone. Maybe I'm a little lazy. Maybe you're a little crazy lately.
That is a really pretty blue.
Ooh, be your someone. And I don't need you, but I want you. If you hate me, you're supposed to. I'm that someone. You leave all your weight on. If you don't need me, why you call me in the night when you're so lonely? Lay it on me, lay it on me.
Okay guys, so they're all cured. These colors are so pretty. I cannot believe that these are like from Temu. Okay, so before anything happens to them, I'm going to top coat these. And I'm going to be using the gelish top coat. I'm trying to angle my thumb down so that it doesn't flood the cuticle. Now I'm curing that just for 10 seconds so that it doesn't move anywhere. And I'm going to do the same for all the rest.
Maybe I made some mistakes. Maybe you shouldn't talk that way. Really matter if the bed's made.
And now I'm gonna cure them for a full minute. Okay, you guys, so now they're all top coated. So I'm just gonna wipe them off with some alcohol to get rid of that sticky layer.
I like it that way. And I don't need you, but I want.
I really love these. That's so pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the exact same process for this hand. Okay, so I ombre'd out this hand as well, so now they're both the same. And actually, I was on FaceTime with my dad because he's traveling, but I went ahead and also started adding little rhinestones. This heart rhinestone is so pretty on this. So I think I want to add a rhinestone to every single nail actually because they're just so pretty. So for the cool toned ones, I'm going to add these blue cool toned like aura rhinestones, and for the warm tone ones, I'm going to be using these ones. And I'm not using rhinestone gel, I'm just using the IBD hard gel, but it's been working for me.
If you don't need me.
Okay, you know what? I should be using my wax pen. All right, much easier. Why do I do this to myself? I just like making things harder for myself. Ooh, I really like that one on this one. That's so pretty. I'm just kind of using this smaller brush to kind of flesh out the hard gel around the rhinestone. I probably should have put these on before I put the rhinestones on before I put the top coat, but that's okay.
I don't need you, but I want you. If you hate me,
and I'm gonna put this little diamond on the thumb. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna cure these for a full minute. And now I'm just going to do the exact same thing on this hand. Usually both my hands aren't the exact same thing. I usually tend to do something a little different on one of my hands. Either I'll like reverse it or I'll do something completely different. But today I'm just feeling like keeping it symmetrical. Okay, so there we go. That is so pretty. So now I'm gonna just repeat that exact same process on my right hand.
maybe I made some mistakes. Maybe you shouldn't talk that way. Really matter.
These rhinestones are so pretty. They're from Temu, and honestly, I think I'm gonna have to order some more at some point because they are so beautiful.
By the doorway, I like it that way. And I don't need you, but
Okay, so here they are. Oh my goodness. They're so pretty. I'm just gonna put some cuticle oil on now. So I'm just going to apply some cuticle oil, and I of course will show you guys these in the sun, and also of course how they look when they glow in the dark. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you like this nail set. If you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help me if you gave this video a thumbs up and maybe even subscribed if you enjoyed and you want to become part of my little family here on YouTube. A like or even a subscribe would be the most amazing birthday gift I could ever ask for. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. Go be amazing because you are amazing. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life, an amazing day. I love you. Bye.